Don's already asked if we have to get up early tomorrow morning, and I said no, and he turned the alarm off.
I sure did. Didn't want to forget that.
No, don't forget that.
Don't forget that.
Morning, sweet pea. Hi, how are ya? Oh, you ready for breakfast? That's my good girl. So my good girl. Marty and Stripe are so funny. They waited at the back door this morning. They came in, they sniffed the chicken broth and canned food I put down and said, no thank you, we'll wait till you come outside because we want dry chow. It's nice, it's crisp out here this morning. It feels good. If only every spring and summer morning felt like this. This is great. I don't know what the temp is, maybe 65, but it's the low humidity. It's actually pleasant. Don's pulling Jules out because we're all headed downtown to the senior breakfast and awards ceremony. Hi. He came back in to see if the food in the house was what suited him better, but decided no. But maybe asleep on the end of the counter? Yeah, maybe. That's
Hey,
Panther.
Stripe. Hey, buddy.
Stripe and Morris were in this chair last night. I'm not 100% sure where Marty was. Not this chair and not up top, so probably the doghouse. I like to be able to lay eyes on everyone at bedtime, but without coming out and waking them up, I can't always do that. Marty's funny. He eats with Stripe and Morris, and then he comes and eats with Tux. Hey, bud. Hi. I had a definite hope that my tree didn't get eaten overnight. I have this makeshift wind chime hanging beside it, but I want to put, I've ordered a smaller one that will actually dangle better to actually. I don't know if the deer would care about it or not, but they eat other stuff down there, and that's definitely where they walk. So just a little nervous, just a little. Because Don and I can do all the right things, and then the deer can come by and ruin it. It's 6:52 and breakfast starts at 8, so we're on good time. We do have to get a parking pass, and the security gate's liable to be backed up, so we do need a few extra minutes. That's right, just in case
That's right.
11.4.1 does good things this morning.
Got it. Formatted the car.
I let you have fun all the time. He's trying to engage it on the driveway.
Well,
It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning. Don't stress us.
Jonathan Goldman. Jonathan is the son of Don and Marianne Miller and Rick Goldman. He will be attending the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, where his intended major is mechanical engineering. Jonathan's favorite quote is, "When life gives you lemons, make lemonade."
GPA is 4.325, and that is summa cum laude. He got his stole, I think is the right word for that, and he got one of the 2 volunteer awards, which racked up. Number 1 is kindness on campus and just volunteering himself to be there for people, as Miss Raby Cone said, but also for his instructor hours at Taekwondo and National Honor Society. What do they call these again? Chords, that's right. And seems like there was something else I'm forgetting right now. He's got a whole stack of papers behind me, but the volunteer one was a surprise, a very pleasant surprise, and we're so excited. It feels like he graduated because they did a practice to make sure they knew what to do and everything. And well, we'll be back Monday and Wednesday to officially graduate you. They had this great signing table experience, and Johnny got the hat. And they did a really nice job of honoring the young men today for their hard work through high school. Yay! Are you trying to make us cry?
Well, you know, y'all been coming here for 2 years straight.
Hey, thanks, Donnie.
You're welcome. This is the last time you're probably going to be on St. Augustine's.
Yeah. Yep. We're kind of back behind where I've actually never been before. But this is the building over here, MLK, the blue building where Johnny spent most of his time this year. Last year it was Boyer where I would drop him off, that first building. But this year it was ML, nicely refurbished building. And
it's very nice inside.
Now we're back out on the, coming back out to the quad. It's called the quad. Yeah. Well, we'll have to come by, ask to drive through sometime. Once or twice a year if we're in the area. I'm sure if Ruby shows up at the gate, then they'll recognize Ruby. Yeah. So are we still no disengagements?
Yeah, don't jinx us, no disengagements.
Okay, well you handle this turn up here at Judd Parkway correctly. But look at what we just learned. You now can get rid of the key fob battery low message. Well, at least on the 3 and the Y, that ain't gonna work on Ruby, but nice.
Yeah, you flick it. You don't
flick it. Don't tap it. Flick it. Slide it.
Yeah,
whatever that is. So Jules wants to turn left onto Judd Parkway up here. And the other day I came through on 11.4.1 in the afternoon and she did not make it. And the reason why she didn't make it was because by the time she got up to the dotted white line, not this yellow line, the lane was full and she couldn't get over. She's not going to be able to, oh, she braked and got over this time.
Yeah, she didn't.
But she will not cross the yellow line with the dot. And then what happens a lot there is that the lane is totally full. Now she needs to get over here. She's going to mess up. She should already be in the right lane. She needs to be in the right lane. This is not a through lane.
Well, I'm letting her handle it.
There's a car coming up on our right. Now she's totally missed out. She's gonna, she does not seem here. She thinks she's turning left. She has actually put on the left turns. Now Dawn could signal right maybe and get her around this. She's signaled left again, but she needs to get in the right lane. So this is a fail.
Yeah.
She does not seem to understand that this is a left turn only lane and not a through lane. So I suspect if she gets up here, well, it's red now. If she gets up here to it, she's going to try to go straight.
She got her left turn signal on.
She got the left turn signal on as she's trying to go to Main Street.
And she thinks she wants to turn here.
I guess she's turning here, but that ain't going to take us to Main Street. Be interesting to let her complete the turn and then see what she does.
Oh, now here she goes. She's realized.
No, she wants to go around this car in front of you. She's like,
that might be true.
She was. You should. I'm sorry I wasn't showing the wheel. I should have seen the wheel there. That was absolute mess, complete mess.
There she goes again.
She's trying. Oh no, what did she do? But the thing of it is she's going to go around this car and try to turn left.
Nope.
Or go straight.
She finally realized she made her mistake.
Wow.
But there was nobody coming. I would have never let her do that. Except for I was watching and there was nobody coming.
Wow. Did she ever put on the right turn lane when she went around, or was it still the left turn signal?
No, I think that was the left turn signal. You got it on video. Something, yeah, I hope it shows up. It's a little dark right now, the bright light. But something about that intersection is she doesn't understand that the left lane is left only and the right lane is through. And even though she knows we were turning left onto Main Street in so much, not too far, she is confused there every time. Well, she didn't show she should show the 2 lanes.
Right, she didn't.
Right,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think she understood the intersection there. And that intersection has been like that for over a year.
Oh yeah, it's 3 years.
Well, whenever they redid the intersection up at Main Street, didn't they redo that a little bit too?
That's the intersection. I've been going I've had to do that silly U-turn all the time. You haven't been able to make a left turn out of Taekwondo since y'all been going. That's
when they redid up anyway, a long time. More than 6 months, or we're both agreeing more than a year. And it may have even been years at this point. We're a little confused, but right.
We're not a little confused. You're a little confused.
No, the years, they pass by quickly.
That's correct.
That I agree with. Okay. Well, you're going to have to pull that. Even if we don't show the whole ride home, we're going to need to show that. Yeah. It's going on 3 p.m.
Yeah,
we've had our nap because we needed it after getting up at 5:15 this morning. And we've both got our weight vests on, and We're out here. We can't miss 2 days in a row. That never happens.
What do you mean we can't? I'm willing to see what happens.
No. It's very windy out here today, which I guess we didn't notice inside for 3 hours this morning. And actually a lot of branches down. That's the third or fourth sizable branch Don's moved today. I just move it out of the way of the mowers. And hopefully when they pile up, they send the truck around once a quarter and he collects them. That gentleman in front of us on the track, he's got on a weight vest. Also, he said hi to Don.
Kindred spirits.
Exactly. The parts to finish this ship came, specifically this part right here. Well, since I had assembled these wing spans and these flaps here, it was pretty trivial to put it all together. I like how this one kind of is angled without having to do anything. I've got some other stuff to do though before I open the cabinet up, but this one's ready to go in the cabinet. So this is 75136 Droid Escape Pod. It was in a bin from Guardian Angel 2 or 3 months ago, along with an International Space Station kit, which, by the way, I've already put together, but now I guess I basically have 2 of them. So I might be willing to do something with that if somebody local is interested. Anyway, I did not have this. Hi. Do you just like to be the star of the show, Stripe? Stripe. Hi. Yeah, see, nighttime over here out of the way. And you right in the middle of what I was trying to say. That's right, you. I love you, though. Spoiled rotten. 2,000%. Don's headed to the landfill in the van. Anyway, I'm sure it was 100% complete, but I didn't know that a couple of red and tan pieces belonged with it. So there's a couple pieces missing on the inside. Otherwise, it's all pure. So I'm just going to pull out those couple of pieces, and then that's also going in the cabinet. All fixed up. If you take the top off, it folds open, and there's some stuff in there. But I'm going to probably display it. Well, I guess it's probably should be on its side, right? Because that's how it is in the sand. But I don't know. I'll see how best it fits in the cabinet. And I really like the Jawa. Those minifigure are way cool. So Johnny built most of the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter kit 75325, but had not quite finished it, and he told me it was okay for me to go ahead and get her done so it can go in the cabinet. So that's up next. I can't believe it was only 412 pieces. He's well over halfway with what he did. Well, there it is. Grogu is back behind the Mandalorian, and I don't remember the name of the mechanic, but the spunky older lady is there with her wrench. The last thing on the list tonight is to fix this. Dark blue, dark blue, dark blue, dark blue. Same on the other side. This is actually supposed to be light blue. It won't take me long to swap that out. I have the parts right here. There's the Starfighter up above the troop transport. Here's the newly added escape pod. And you guys will remember Gonk and Mouse from a couple days ago. An R2-D2, the carbonite chamber, Poe's X-Wing, the more original X-Wing, and Millennium Falcon. A couple of these ships, I don't remember. They're like V-Wing, the black one, and the dark red. And then one of the Imperial TIE fighters and several other Imperial ships. I forget what this one is called. I can cheat. The probe droid Imperial. What does it say? It says Viper probe droid on it. The only thing in here that's not Star Wars is that one little robot in the back, because I love him and I don't know where else to put him. But there's the Razor Crest Mandalorian ship as well. So I'm not going to quite say that I'm done, but I think I'm done. I don't know if I'll try to resurrect any other Star Wars stuff. I do have a little bit more stuff. There's a little AT-AT. I don't know if that's AT-AT or ATST. And there's another one of the crawlers there in the back on the lower shelf. So it's pretty cool. The only one that was bought new was the Boost set that I had sitting around for a few years. And then I had bought the Starfighter for Johnny. The rest of them were all Guardian Angel thrift store finds. Maybe not the Imperial Probe Droid. So the Imperial Probe Droid, Boost, and the Starfighter. The rest of them are resurrected from bits and pieces out of the thrift store. But over a long time, like not just one bin, like 3 or 4 years worth of collecting pieces that added up to these ships. Oh yeah, this was super old. That's right. This one Sam had started and I finished. Well over half thrift store.